Hey, what's up guys? This is Nikki from StealthShampoo, and today we're here to talk about the final installment of The Last of Us DLC, just announced a little bit ago. Now, if you guys haven't picked up the Season Pass yet, I would highly recommend it. It is $19.99 US dollars. I don't know what that converts to in other places of the world, but this next DLC actually contains a huge bundle of a lot of things, and we're going to break it down and go over everything right now. Keep in mind, as soon as all this stuff comes out, I will be showcasing it on the StealthShampoo stream, the greatest Last of Us stream, on Twitch at twitch.tv/StealthShampoo, link in the description, along with an article listing all this stuff, but this video is mostly for you guys who are too lazy to read. So, the third DLC is an entire bundle called the Grounded Bundle. You can buy these parts separately, but they include a map pack called Reclaim Territories, along with some weapons, perks, and actually one weapon that's free. We're going to get to all of this in a moment. I'll give you an objective overview of all this stuff, and then I'll go over how I believe that these changes will affect the metagame, because adding 5 new weapons and a bunch of new perks to the game is going to change the way it's played. So first off, if you'd like to buy the map pack separately, it's $9.99 US dollars, and it includes 4 maps. The first one is being showcased right here. You're watching a little bit of Wharf gameplay. It's actually based off of the mission where Joel encounters Robert near the beginning of the game. And the other 3 maps are Capital, Coal Mine, and Water Tower. Capital is set in Boston, and Coal Mine in Colorado. Water Tower is in Lincoln, Pennsylvania. And all these maps are pretty diverse. They have a unique set of maps this time around, catering to different kinds of play, long range, short range, indoors, outdoors. And we'll have to see how they play out when the actual game is out. So even more interesting than maps, guns. Everyone likes guns, and you can buy all of these weapons for $5.99. There are 4 of them, and one that actually comes for free. You can try them out using some preset loadouts when they are released, but the first one is the Spectre, a silenced assault rifle. The second one is a double barrel that will cost 1 loadout point in your purchasable slot. By the way, the Spectre is also a purchasable. The Enforcer, which I actually predicted correctly, this is a Deagle. It's a highly accurate pistol and will cost you an extra loadout point in your purchasable slot. And the last one, interestingly enough, I think this one might be my favorite, is a homemade potato cannon. Yeah, it shoots explosive potatoes. Okay, it might not be potatoes, but it's a potato gun that shoots explosives. That's kind of freaking awesome. So that's probably going to be my weapon of choice when that comes out. Also, one weapon comes out for free. You do not need to buy this map pack, and it is the full auto rifle. It's kind of like the burst rifle, except fully automatic, and I can see some balancing issues there, but we're going to talk about that a bit later. Everyone gets that one for free, and it will be a primary weapon alongside the hunting rifle, semi-auto, burst, and the bow. Alright, and there are 8 different perks being included in this DLC. You can buy them for $3.99 each, and they come in 2 different sets of 4. So the first set is the Situational Survival Skill Bundle, which includes agility, which you can climb, vault, and move faster while crouching than you could before. At level 3, you are pretty much silent when moving. Awareness, you can see enemy name tags before they see yours, and enemy name tags remain on screen for several seconds when you're taking heat from them. I don't know how that's going to work if the enemy's using a silencer, so we're going to have to see. Fortitude is if you go down, you can survive longer, take longer to bleed out, you'll crawl faster, you can have an extra health kit, and also you get more parts each time you heal. This is more of a perk if you get shot in the face a lot, and I really don't intend to do that, so I don't see myself using that much. And also, surviving longer could be a bad thing in interrogation. More time for you to be interrogated if your teammates cannot help you up. Anyway, the last one in the Situational Survival Skills bundle is Scavenger. Automatically pick up ammo and supplies and see increases in drops from enemies. At level 3, enemies may drop a random crafting ingredient, which sounds pretty helpful. This could turn out to be a pretty competitively viable perk. Alright, and my personal favorite, the Professional Survival Skill Bundle. Not just because it's called Professional Survival, but because they have some pretty awesome perks. One of which might be my personal favorite, but let's go over them. Gunslinger allows you to start spawn with more pistol ammo, and if you choose higher tiers of this, you get more pistol ammo at the beginning. Kind of like the one-time use booster. Bomb Expert, which may totally change the metagame and add a whole new level to strategy when using bombs, but bombs will explode more quickly, and you'll be immune to the stun of your own smoke bomb as you level up this skill. This means you can throw a smoke bomb, explode, have it near you, and already be ready to shiv the enemy. Usually you have to throw the smoke, wait for it to explode, and then rush in. With this, you might even potentially be able to pull off 2 shivs. You get 2 guys with your smoke, run in there, instantly shiv one. As soon as the smoke starts, shiv the other. I think that'll be something I try for when this perk comes out. Up next, my personal favorite perk out of all of these Executioner. You pretty much get more points for shiv kills, which I like, and special executions. Basically, I'm getting extra points for face checking people, and I am a big fan of that. You can also get extra shiv uses every time you craft a shiv, kind of like the single player upgrade. When you ate a bunch of pills, your shivs could take 3 stabs instead of 2. The last perk in this set is Damage Marker. If you are good at shooting people in the face, you can mark enemies as you hit them, and you will earn double the parts for marking. It'll be interesting how this competes with Hawkeye. It's a very similar perk. It increases the mark time, so people may use them in tandem alongside enemies glow through walls if you use Hawkeye. So if you have Hawkeye 3, which means enemies glow through walls, and if there's an enemy near that enemy, then they are tagged as well. Basically, if you shoot someone, you can light up their entire team if you use Damage Marker and Hawkeye together, if they allow you to with that amount of loadout points. Last but not least, if you have not purchased the Season Pass for $4.99, you can get Grounded Mode, which is the new hardest single-player difficulty. They claim that the AI will be smart, relentless, brutal, and survival will be near impossible. I really have to see how this changes things, because the AI in the single player was pretty stupid. You could shiv a guy right behind another guy and he would never notice. So we got to see if this is actually challenging this time around, because Survivor I didn't find too challenging, even though they did take away Listen Mode. And there will be new trophies. They say completed Grounded Mode might be one of the most difficult trophies I ever earned. I don't know, I've earned some pretty difficult trophies, so we're going to have to see. That's pretty much everything in the map pack. Once again, my source is down in the description if you would like to read this for yourself. And remember, you can watch all these perks and guns in action as soon as they are out at twitch.tv/StealthShampoo, greatest Elastigirl stream on Twitch. Now, I know I spoke a little bit subjectively back there, but let me go into more detail of what I think about these perks and weapons. First off, Fortitude, I'm questioning a little bit because I forgot to mention you will have more health when down using Fortitude, and the hunting rifle is a one-shot kill if the enemy's already down. Would that change that to a 2-shot kill? Because in that case, you could take a total of 4 bullets to kill someone with the hunting rifle. That's 2 chest shots, and we're not even including armor here, so that'd make it 5. And then 2 shots to kill when they're finally down. I'm not too sure how that'll work. Maybe it'll be the 3rd level of Fortitude. All in all, don't take Fortitude on your team if you're not running a medic with Reviver. In fact, I would just have someone running Reviver 3 anyway, because if you're down, the enemies could just go up and execute you for extra points. Or if you're in interrogation, you're just not going to have a good time. The enemies are going to reveal your lockbox very easily, because you'll be down on the floor to give up information for a longer period of time. Going back to the guns, the full auto rifle, which everyone is getting for free, is kind of questionable in my opinion, because it is competing with the assault rifle, which is a purchasable. The full auto rifle will be a primary weapon. I don't exactly know how many loadout points it'll cost yet, but the burst rifle is already a 5-shot down. I don't see them necessarily making it a 6 or 7-shot down. Maybe it'll be highly inaccurate. They did not list any of the drawbacks of this weapon. It's basically a fully automatic burst rifle, and I'm not too sure how I feel about that. We'll have to see how it works. Now, the double barrel is also a little questionable in my opinion. It is 1 loadout point, but if it can kill in 1 shot, I'm a little bit concerned, because a very accurate player will be able to take down 2 enemies, which is half the enemy team, without reloading the double barrel. So we have to take into account the reload time on this weapon. But if it kills in 2 shots, then why not just use a Shouty, which is a sidearm anyway that also costs 1 point. Now, the Enforcer is pretty much a deagle. It's highly accurate, costs 1 loadout point, and you put it in your purchasable slot. It'll be interesting to see how this competes with El Diablo, because El Diablo is also a highly accurate, high damage pistol. Although it does come with a scope, the deagle doesn't. We're going to have to see how these two work together and see if one just becomes the better weapon. And last but not least, exploding potatoes. The launcher is going to be awesome. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Remember to go follow me on Twitch. I stream The Last of Us every day. Thank you for coming and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments or questions or any of your opinions you would like to share with me, put them down in the comments section. We should have a lot of fun with this 3rd and final DLC for The Last of Us. Anyway, guys, check out my social media down in the description as well. Find me on Twitter at StealthShampoo. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Nicky from StealthShampoo, and we'll see you all some other time.